Alrighty then. How does this work? We always wait a little bit for everything to load in. Um, the purpose of this live, if you're watching, if you're here already, the purpose of this live is to talk about the prices of the houses. I made a mistake in my last video with currency exchange. Absolutely butchered that video. But in this video, we're going to be going over the prices live without mistakes. And we're also going to be talking about paying jobs, like how much you can earn here in Russia. And we're going to talk about the cost of living in Russia and the most important jobs in 2024 I have used and subscriber put on. And we're going to be able to see the list. So let's see. If you can hear me, if I'm on, please let me know. If the sound is good, if the video is decent. Remember, we are streaming from Russia, and this can get a little bit choppy. You, yeah. So we're gonna learn about how much Wi-Fi cost. We're gonna learn about how much telephone line cost. We're gonna learn about how much electricity cost. We're gonna be learning about everything that you guys have, like as far as how much things cost, about kind of jobs that you can get in Russia. We're gonna be talking about that today, okay? Um, yeah, if it's breaking up, I'm sorry because it's just how it is here in Russia. It's not the best connection on YouTube. You guys should already know there's a lot of people who have mentioned it. We have problems with YouTube. It's slow, and it's basically just torture. Can so right now as we people load in, I will be answering questions on the chat, okay? And since it's only like 46 of us, we can start answering questions that are not going to be in the show. So something like this. This is a good question. Can you access European banks from Russia? No, you cannot. Um, I think Raiffeisen was one that was working here in Russia, but it is sanctioned now. So if you have a European bank account, you can't access it. Like you can't pull money from it directly into Russia. But a lot of people are doing crypto. So if you know how to do crypto, that kind of stuff doesn't really matter. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay. Let's see. So we're just gonna keep waiting to see if everything's gonna load. Someone said that there's a lot of restrictions coming up on YouTube in Russia, but I see you. So the truth is there is a lot of restrictions and it is getting a lot harder. And eventually, perhaps we won't be able to make videos from Russia anymore. But for the moment, if you can see me, if you can hear me, then everything's all right. I'm not going to lie, like I'm not the lying channel. There's a lot of channels that try to fear, like they're fear mongers, and they say, "Oh, it's not working anymore," and they sanction my channel. No, like if it happens to me, I'll say it and then move on. But I will tell you this: the people who are making videos, they're still monetized. There's if you're seeing ads on videos, they're monetized. Okay, so that's how it works. Let's continue talking here. So, like I said, when you have $300,000, the best way to do it is through crypto. Everybody in this world now is starting to learn a little bit about crypto. But also, you can take a lot of cash as long as you declare it. If I were you, I would come to Russia and bring cash up to like 50,000 because you have to declare after 10,000 and after a certain amount you have to say how you make a living, and the Russians are not going to steal your money. The biggest problem is leaving your own country with that much money. That's where the problems come. So just keep that in mind. What's the best VPN to use? I have no idea. Please, if anybody knows, let me know because I've been having issues, like it's just impossible to get a VPN here. Yeah, it's also like annoying. Do you ship anything with you to Russia? Did I ship anything to with me to Russia? I didn't. Like, I never planned to live in Russia to begin with, and actually, like, there's nothing I can ship. Everything that I have, it's better to buy it in Russia because shipping is almost damn near impossible unless you're in a neighboring country. Okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get to the actual segment of this, I probably won't be visiting Sochi anytime soon, because it's just expensive to travel from Russia. But I want to talk about Sochi because in the last video I messed up the prices, and that's why we're having this live so you can see the prices in real time. Okay, we're gonna be looking at Avito.com. I mean Avito.ru. This is the website. I'm gonna write it here. So the website where I look at houses, actually, I bought my own house on Avito. Like I messaged the guy from here. This is the website we're gonna look at houses right now. A lot of people were asking, like, if you have the time and you want to see for yourself, you can go on that website. Now, some of those videos, I mean, some of those advertisements are fake, but for the most part, you can see an idea, you can get an idea of how much houses cost in Russia. And that's why we're doing this live. We're gonna go look at the website right now. What about the prices in Engels or Saratov? So if you want to see the prices in a city, all you have to do is just wait, comment in the chat, and then I'll look it up on the map as we're looking at this, okay? So Sochi, not Sochi. I'm just saying Sochi. Anyways, let's look at the website now, and let's see it, and you guys get to experience it with me. This is the website. Okay, you can see it's avito.ru. Now we're going to be looking at prices. We're gonna start off with like 30,000, 40,000. You know, wages. I mean, quantities of money that people may have. Okay. So, by the way, if you use this website on Google Chrome, you will be able to translate directly. Okay, just remember that you can watch this website in English. As you're looking at it, it might look in Russian right now, but check it out. Real estate, apartment, room, house. So we're looking for a house. We're looking to buy a house. House. Price. Now, this is the problem that I had last time. I converted the price wrong. But just to be safe, let's say that $1 equals 100 rubles. It's somewhere like in the 90, 91 rubles right now. But let's just play it safe, like let's say it's 100 rubles. I totally messed this up last time. So I'm gonna take out the calculator. Yeah, Avito is not a reliable source. Like, uh, you just have to understand, guys. It's like that everywhere. There's fake advertisements on Craigslist in the United States. So for the people who are watching from Russia, just know that Western people, they know that some things are fake. Josue, yeah, foreigners are allowed to own land in Russia. I guess I should talk about this before we do this. Foreigners are allowed to buy land in Russia except the borderlands and strategic locations. So Russia allows you to buy land or a house in basically almost anywhere as long as it's not near the border or near like the ocean. I think some places are strategic. You're not allowed to buy land as a foreigner there or a house. But yes, you are totally 100% allowed to buy property in Russia even though you're not a citizen. Yes, you are. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and get the calculator open. So remember, I don't wanna get anybody angry, but we're going to say that $1 is 100 rubles so that this is much easier. The dollar right now is at about 90 to 91 rubles, but can we all agree it'll make it easier for us if we say it's 100? Okay, so you can see it's 91.51. Okay, I don't wanna deal with, more numbers. I don't wanna deal with them. You're gonna have to face the truth and the reality that on this stream, we're gonna do $1 is 100. Let's continue. So, let's take out our calculator. Let's put 30,000. We're gonna put 30,000 USD. That is 3,000,000. Okay, that is 3,000,000 rubles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put from 29,000,000 to 30,000,000. That basically lets us know that we're searching something in between, like, say, 25 to $30,000, okay? That's just what it's gonna be. And what we do is we click go to the map. You can see all of these little bubbles. Did you guys see all those little bubbles? Those are options that just appeared for $30,000. Now remember, this is $30,000. We're not looking at something that's gonna be big, but let's see what happens. Let's see what we find. Okay. Um, Here's a really famous city called Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk is the administrative capital of Siberia. Let's just look at these little bubbles here. Okay, click a random one. And when it's something like this, it's usually I might have to take the VPN off. Let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, can you guys see the picture here? I guess we're gonna have to do it like this. 1 second. Think I'm lagging out. Jesus Christ. My calculator is freaking crazy. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3,000,000. Jesus Christ. It's my freaking calculator that's wrong. That I don't have commas. It's my commas. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Ugh. The problem is that my calculator has no commas and I have to count zeros. And that's what the problem is. And I really suck at this. Okay, so let's try this again. Boom. 1, 2, 3 times 3,000,000. Jesus Christ. Can now you guys saw that live. I'm so happy that it happened live because that's exactly how it happened on the last video. I didn't have commas. The calculator on this freaking computer has no commas, and there you are. Boop, 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 boop. So here we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we're in business. Gee whiz. Okay. Uh, that's 2,000,000, right? Yes. That's 3,000,000. Is that 3,000,000? Oh my god, this is so funny. Alright, I can't math. I can't math. I'm used to, alright, is that 3,000,000? Is that 30,000? Is that were we good? I'm so freaking embarrassed, but I think we got it right. I think we got it right. 3,000,000. Chat, are we good now? Okay, let's go. Now we go, now we go. Okay, let's move in here. There, that's what I expected. I was wondering why the hell it looked like that. Okay, let's look at our options here, and I'm gonna tell you really like the best ones are the ones that are uh, like a dacha and something that you can fix up like this. Okay, this to me is something that's, totally and actually, that's a little bit of land. I don't wanna be picky here. This looks easy. This looks easy to review. So, if you don't know, when it says 7.6 acres, that is not actually 7.6 acres. These are sot. Each one is 100 square meters of land. So this is 700.6 square meters of land. I guess this is just the Russian way of doing it, okay? This is not like, in America where you're buying acres. These are sot. So, let's go ahead and click it and see what the heck this looks like. Okay, can you guys see this? I feel like, oh, no, 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 no. I know what the problem is. I'm gonna fix this. 1 second. I have to show you the other screen. Here we are. Okay, guys, we're back. And this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, this is $30,000. Now I'm happy that we're actually $30,000, 3 million rubles. Now I'm really happy that we cleared that out. So when you're talking about $30,000, you're actually looking at a house that might be already finished. Okay, this is gonna be like a dacha. If you don't know, a dacha like land is usually 600 square meters to like 700 square meters of land, and so this is what we're looking at. It's a two-story house. Okay, it's taking some time to load. Inside, it's like old, wood. This is like a wooden house, and, the pictures look basic, but look, you have a yard and a house for $30,000. How many of you guys watching right now would like to buy something $30,000? In my opinion, if you have $30,000, you can basically just buy something and retire. So, let's keep moving here. I don't wanna, yeah, I typed 2.9 million so that it's a little bit less. So we can put from and to. Okay. I'm gonna look for I'm gonna put something else and input it, and then we'll get to it. Let's see. Okay, so we're back on the map here, and you can see all of these bubbles. All of these bubbles appeared for 29,000 to $30,000. This is basically this is Moscow right here, okay? Now, what you have to understand is when it's close to Moscow, they could be fake advertisements, but this is the capital of Russia, and on the outside, you can actually buy something for $30,000. I'm almost positive. So let's go ahead and like zoom in somewhere on the outside. Okay, it's something like this. This is a perfect example. I'm gonna show it to you. 1 second. I just have to switch screens here. 1 second. Okay, so remember, this is $30,000, and you saw how close we were to Moscow. Remember, the usual way of buying a house in Russia, people usually save that money up. And we're going to be talking about income in Russia in a while. But now we're outside of Moscow. There's the price on the screen. There's no math failure this time. It's 3 million rubles or $30,000. This is a wooden house. Material is really good in Russia. It's a wooden house connected to a brick house. So this is an attachment. It has an outdoor toilet, a kitchen, 2 floors, nice little living room, bathtub, a heater. I mean, there's nothing that's missing in this house. Um, Yeah, I honestly feel that if you're going to move to Russia, you should start off by buying a property that costs around this much, 20 or $30,000 because you essentially set yourself up for the rest of your life. Let me see. Yeah, so it has everything, everything you need. People were asking, what about like buying land? I'll look for into buying land, but what I want to do is put so 50,000 should be 5 million rubles, right? Holy crap. $50,000 should be 5 million rubles. Um, what do you guys think? Should I put in $50,000 so you can see what you can buy for that much? I feel like that should be like an average amount. We could look at $50,000, look outside of Moscow, and then also look in Siberia because there's a huge difference of what you can buy near Moscow and in Siberia. The houses are a lot better because you get more bang for the buck. So let's go ahead and put in uh yeah, definitely. Let's put in 50,000, which is 5 million rubles. Oh man. Okay, one second. Yes, 5 million. Golly. All right, here we're putting it in now. I'm putting it in. Um, by the way, if you're watching the stream right now, can you guys type where you're watching from while I do this? That way I have some leeway time here. All right, we're gonna put it in for 4,999,123 2. All right, there we go. So now you guys see there's the same amount of bubbles, but there's more options around Moscow, it looks like. Like we got a little bit closer to Moscow for 50,000, right? We were a little bit far away. Now we're moving in. The more money you have, the more money essentially that it moves you into the center of Moscow. So let's go ahead and click on one of these. Oh, right. All right, all right. So this one that I just clicked here, this is an A-frame house. You know, and it's getting to be so popular. A-frame houses, like they give you a small lot and they build this damn A-frame house. Yes, it's like it doesn't cost so much, but also it's not like such a good house. You know, if you're moving to Russia, don't live in one of these A-frame houses. If you're moving to Russia to make a new life, make sure you buy an actual house made of real wood or really good cement, you know, like get the real deal. Let's go ahead and click on one of these. You know, I'm really sad that when I click it, it doesn't stay on this window. I wonder why. I I'm so bad with this. Okay, I'm gonna find a house. Well, you guys are looking at me move it, okay? Oh, this is a really good option. This is a really good option. We're gonna look at this one, okay? So bear with me as I move from this window to the window of the house that we chose. This is 50 no, this is $49,000. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I feel it because it's really modern. All right, here we go. Moving on to the next. There we are. All right. So this is a perfect example. This is actually a lot of land, okay? 12 sot, almost 13 sot. That is 1,300 square meters of land. That's enough. That's a whole yard. That's a greenhouse. That's a small pond if you want. This right here is a great example. It was outside of Moscow, and it has a lot of land, and it's a modern look. Let's see what the pictures look like. Hopefully, it's not too bad. You see how it's like a modern design, but you look how huge that lot is. It's just sitting in the middle of the lot. Okay, let's look how much land you would have. A lot of people say like, "I want acres and acres of land." Guys, if you're like in your mid-age life, you don't need so much land. You're not gonna be enjoying all of it. This is enough land. I know the house is ugly, but this is a good example of the kind of house that you should buy if you move to Russia. A house with enough space for you to build things, but not too big to where you can't even walk the whole territory. The Western mentality has you thinking that you need acres and acres and acres of land. And the Russian mentality is, 6 sot is enough for you to have your garden, your greenhouse, somewhere to drink your tea. I don't understand why a lot of you guys want so much land. If you're like 40 to 60 years old, you're not going to get to work all of that land. So just maybe size it down a little bit and enjoy your life. It's just my own thought. Just because Russians, they're content with having enough to make their food, enough to keep their livestock, but they don't need 10,000 acres of land. Westerners in Texas, you're talking about thousands and thousands of acres of land. Just keep that in mind. All right. This house kind of disappointed me, but it was a good example to show you what the land looks like, okay? This is a modern take for a young family. I think it's amazing for $50,000 and they're set for the rest of their life. I accept like that this right here is enough land to do a garden, greenhouse, and you can raise a family there. And you could always add on. That's something that's amazing about Russia. You can literally put another foundation and build another part of the house. So now let's go and look at another area of Russia. Um, I'm going to choose Siberia next. Okay. We're going to talk about the kind of jobs that you can get. We're going to be talking about average income and how much cost of living is after we show you $50,000 in Siberia. Okay. Okay. 1 second. I think, am I still on? I think I froze. I think my computer's dead. By the way, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Byzantium, I really appreciate you. Hopefully, you guys, for the channel members, we're gonna spend a day camping in Baikal. You guys are gonna know it first on this live. Ksenia and I are going on a camping trip just overnight to Lake Baikal, where my love for Russia started. And Jay, the moderator and a great friend of mine, wanted me to show off the ring. I love it. I love being married. So like I said, we are going to go to Siberia next. And the reason why we're doing that is because I want you guys to see the caliber of houses that you can get in Siberia for $50,000. Now we're here back in our little map, zooming out. Okay, that's all of Russia there. Um, and it's ridiculous, like if you zoom in, this is not just one bubble. This is like a horde of bubbles. This is Krasnoyarsk. Krasnoyarsk is also in Siberia, a beautiful city. We move this way, and we're gonna go to my territory, next to Lake Baikal. Let's see what you can buy. I live right here, by the way, in Sludanka. If you want to be my neighbor, let's see if there's any houses for that much money. No, I think it's because it's too much. Honestly, I think there's no houses for sale next to me because it's too much money, $50,000. Um, let's now look at Irkutsk, the capital of Irkutsk Oblast. Let's go look at there, okay? Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I lost my bubbles. Hey, where's my bubbles? Hmm. I know what's happening. I'm in a dilemma. I'm in a dilemma because I need a VPN to run YouTube, and I can't be on a foreign like a foreign internet on a Russian website. One second, guys. Let me fix this problem for you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's try this again. Can we do 50,000 and then 20,000 in Siberia? Okay, we'll do 50,000 right now in Siberia, and then we'll do 20,000. We're golly. So this is the thing. How do I do that? How do I exclude the VPN? I'm not a computer guy. Uh, okay. Let me figure this out. One second. So sorry. Um, so if I do, what if I do this? Okay, guys, this is gonna be funny, but if I'm running the website on another browser, okay, we're back. I think we're back. One second. I'm doing all of this in Russian. Just know that we have the same settings. I know what I'm writing here on in Russian because I've used this website in Russian. So let's continue, okay? Um, Now we're just gonna put dom because we don't want a dacha, and we're going to do. We said $50,000, so 4,999,900. Golly, there we go. Okay, perfect. Can you guys see this? Let me know if you guys can see this. We're back. We made it. If you're just joining us, guys, we're looking at a map right now for houses that cost $49,000 to $50,000, and we're doing this in Siberia. Yes, it is not acres. Uh, we already mentioned that it's 12 sot. So let's look at this. Why is it showing me six? All right, there we go. This is the kind of house. This is the kind of house I've been trying to show you guys. Now we made it to Siberia. Now look at the difference, guys. This is a whole wooden house for $50,000, 105 square meters of house. 5 sot is enough for you to have a beautiful garden. Okay, here we go. This is what it is. This is 50,000 for somewhere uh like next door to me, basically. This is it. And we'll look at the ones in my town, okay? This is how it goes. I'm gonna move us to the next screen here. One second. Mm, golly, why is oh, I gotta move us. I have to learn how to do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, this is it. So obviously the house looks like it's not finished because the yard looks like it looks, but take my word for it. The houses in Russia, especially in Siberia, are made of a quality that you probably can't find even in some European countries where they have snow. There is no reserves for building a house right in Russia. Why? Because the elements are absolutely brutal. Of course, you have winter in other parts of Europe, but the Russians have a very high standard of house building. The material must be absolutely the best, top of the line. So when you see a wooden house, you know that it's gonna hold in, the heat. You know that it's designed well to hold the heat. The roof is made at a specific, angle so that the snow comes off. You know, all of these things are taken into account. So we're gonna go ahead and look at, this house. Uh, remember, this is $50,000. Uh, let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's gonna lag a little bit. Alright, well, I'll just do it like this, and I thought I had it, but it's playing hard to get again. Uh, I wonder if I take the VPN off, if I can still stream. I'm scared that if I take it off, I won't be able to stream. Okay, 1 second. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. So, I think we have it. I think we have it, this house, it looks like it's done because there's greenhouses there. Usually, Russian people don't build the greenhouse unless they're expecting like, if they don't put a greenhouse outside of the house, unless they're expecting to not live there, and for the most part, this house is done. Yep, inside, electric, everything, doors inside, the windows are put in, the floor, it has tile. Oh my god, what do you guys think about this so far? What do you guys think about this? This is a $50,000 house. It has 500, I think, square meters of land. Inside, you have electricity, you have water, you have everything you're gonna need for a house. It just needs a family. Yeah, the land is a little bit too small for my liking. So let's look at another option, okay? Uh, I think that I think that the house itself is great. The land is a little bit too small. We've had issues in the past where when we were looking for our house, our future land, it was a little bit too small. And I think that this right here is the perfect size house, but the land is too small. This is $50,000, guys. If you're just watching right now, this is $50,000 in Siberia. I'm gonna give you guys a look of the house outside. This is what it looks like right there. So I think, what do you guys think? Is it worth it or not? For me, it's worth it, but I would not buy this one. Let's keep looking around. Okay, let's keep looking around. Yeah, we're still on. Okay, we're still on. Wait a minute, I messed something up. I messed something up. Ah, let me try it again. What am I'm doing something wrong. I I need my Russian speakers to help me. What the heck am I putting wrong that it won't show me? There should be houses for sale for 50,000 in my damn town. Okay, anyways, let's keep looking. Let's look for something with more land. Hmm. Well, this thing's not working for me right now. It's messing up. So actually, I want to go over some things, okay? Let me go over some things that I wrote some notes down. A lot of people want to know about jobs in Russia, and they want to know specifically about what kind of jobs exist in Russia. So, a great subscriber of mine wrote down the list of most in-demand professions in Russia in 2024. So if you guys are interested, we can go over that list. A lot of you guys maybe have professions that you've graduated from, you have diplomas. So I'm going to read the most in demand professions in Russia in 2024. I think it would be really interesting. We can talk about that while I figure out this damn issue. So the most in-demand jobs in 2024, here goes the list. For IT specialist in 2024, Russia needs programmers, testers, game developers, system administrators, web developers, and data scientists. Designers, they need graphic designers, landscapers, digital designers. For medical and pharmaceutical, they need oh, it says medical and pharmaceutical specialists are high in demand, including surgeons, dentists, co cosmetologists, on oncologists, so many other ologists, pharmacists, psychotherapists, psychologists, in marketing specialists, oil and gas industry specialists, uh, petroleum petroleum engineers, geologists, drillers, and teachers. So if you guys can imagine, Russia is not like it doesn't have a lot of specialists. Okay, I don't want to sound like a rude person, but when you come to Russia, the standard of some things are very like it's evident. It's very obviously much lower than the West, and it's not because probably Russia doesn't want it. It's just that, the West, like the United States, has sucked in a lot of these people from like engineers and programmers. Indian people, when they do their education and their best guys go to the United States to study. The Chinese send a lot of their best to the United States and they come back to China, they go back to India. And I don't want to sound very rude, but like Russians are known for being truckers. I don't know why, but, like, truckers and Russians, like, Americans, the majority of the truckers that I knew that were not Mexican were Russian. So, Russia's not really sending its people to learn, engineering jobs or different types of, different stuff, and Russia doesn't do that. So what is Russia looking for now? It's looking for these specialists, in the medical field, in the different engineering fields, in the different, uh, like pharmaceutical and medical field. They need more of that because the standard of that is really low compared to other countries that are in the first world, or where I consider Russia the first world. There's no way Russia's not. Obviously, it's not because it descends from the communists, and that's how they came up with those terms. But like honestly, Russia is high level. But the thing is, Russia needs new talent, and that's why I think this decree is actually happening. So that is what I wanted to talk about is the jobs that are in high demand in Russia. Now I'm gonna tell you guys what like average salary is. And this average salary, I brought it over from Xenia. So I'm gonna give you Xenia's average salary when she was working, and I'm gonna give you the bills, the cost of living. So what we're gonna do, where we're gonna have fun is we're gonna take her number of her average monthly salary, and we're gonna minus all of her expenses so you guys can see exactly how much money a Russian has after a month of working and after a month of spending the spending the money. Is that something that you guys would like to see? Now, I'll tell you, yeah, I'm bad with math, but I'm gonna put it on the calculator. Damn it. You guys can grill me all you want. Uh, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop trying to give you guys the information. Now remember, I was also in the military as a Marine, and we eat crayons, and we're horrible with math. That's why when I did my job in demolition, I always added extra explosives. Okay. So, yeah, Jay, the thing is that I'm not saying that Russia's uneducated. I'm just saying that Russia could have higher level society. I think that the world has kind of sucked away the best that Russia had at one point. You know, like the Cold War really was a war of stealing brains, and the West stole a lot of brains not only from the Soviet Union but from the fall of the Germans. And I don't want to get into that, but it's not like Russia is left in the Stone Age. But I just have to be honest, Russia is not at par with the rest of the world across the board. Like if I go to Moscow, there's a huge difference between my town in Siberia and Moscow. But some countries, it's actually a lot more even. And that's what I'm trying to say is that Russia is trying to even out itself across the board. Again, I don't want to make anybody mad. This is just my observation from living in Russia. So let me give you guys the breakdown here. Um, you think that I'm saying that the best are gone right now. I said back in the day, damn it. I don't want to start arguing on the stream, but it's a known fact that there was a lot of spy and counter spying, and the West really bought a lot of the brains. Literally was stealing a lot of stuff back in the day. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys now Ksenia's average salary a month. It was 50,000 rubles. Okay. Let's start off there. We have 50,000 rubles. Everybody take out your calculators and put 50,000 rubles. I have my calculator. So Ksenia was earning, again, we're doing $1 is no, 50,000. It's $500, damn it. It's $500. Don't start confusing me. Don't start saying numbers. So the Ksenia's average salary a month was 50,000 rubles a month, okay? Now, we're gonna go over the list of her expenses. That is $500 a month. But here goes the bills that she had a month for everything. She paid 300 rubles. She paid 300 rubles a month for electricity, okay? 300 rubles a month for electricity. I'll say that one last time because we're in Irkutsk Oblast, and if $1 equals 100 rubles in this scenario, he was paying $3 a month for electricity. In Irkutsk Oblast, electricity is perhaps the cheapest in all of Russia. We have hydraulic electricity here, a conductor here on the Angara River. So remember, we have 50,000 rubles and we have to take away 300 rubles that she used to pay every month for electricity. So minus 300 equals 49,700 rubles. No, it's 300 rubles a month, guys. Now for water, she was paying, uh, she was paying 200 rubles a month for her water, okay? So, uh, now we minus 200 rubles. Every month, she was paying $2, okay? $2 for water and $3 for electricity, alright? Can you guys, tell me how much you pay in your country for electricity and water. In in Russia, in Irkutsk Oblast, for both of them, add your guys' number together. $5 a month for electricity and water. Can you guys tell me how much it costs in your country? Because a lot of people say Russians, they make so little money, so they make so little money. Well, guess what? They also pay much less than you do in your country. I just told you, Xenia paid $5 for, electricity and water together, okay? So, that is what it is. So, now we're gonna minus from 49,700, we're gonna minus 200 rubles because that's what water was. Um, now this is one of the most expensive bills that Xenia had was the phone bill. Her phone bill was 450 rubles, which is like $4.50, okay? Um, that is a lot actually, in my opinion, because I know there's some plans that might be like 300 or 400 rubles, but 450 rubles a month, let's minus that from our total, okay? That's crazy to pay so much money. So guys, now the most expensive bill that Xenia had was internet bill, Wi-Fi. How much are you guys watching right now? Who, if you're watching me, I'm paying, or we're paying 750 rubles a month, $7.50 a month for internet. If I'm coming in clean and clear to you, just imagine how worth it is, right? I'm paying uh I'm paying $7.50. How much is your internet bill? Okay? Yeah. So minus 750. So guys, $90? Holy moly. That's crazy. Where are you watching from? $90? Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, guys, check this out. We had to put who pays the most for internet? Right now, it's Global Cash for $90 a month. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's zone it in. Let's zone it in. Oh, that's crazy. So Carmen pays $126 a month for internet. Again, the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because a lot of people have the misconception that Russians are poor, okay? The biggest difference is Russians get paid less, but their expenses are much lower. And just so you know, the 50,000 rubles that Ksenia gets are clean after taxes. Okay, this is clean money after taxes. These are $500 a month after taxes. Um, how much can we save after expenses in a month? So let me just we're doing the numbers right now, okay? Just remember, we still haven't mentioned food. Okay. So, one second. So on average, you're looking at about maybe let's be very non-conservative here. Let's be very liberal with the amount of money that we're spending on food a month. But actually, for two people, let's say it's $150 a month. Okay, I think that's fair. I think that's fair because actually, food. A lot of the food here in Russia, like you. Russians cook themselves, and it's very healthy food, but it's not high price, like organic food in Russia, it's all organic, so you're not paying so much for food. So let's just say 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna say that we spend 15,000 rubles a month, so $150 a month. Let's say $150,000 a month is 15,000 rubles, okay? That's enough to feed us for a month in Russia. I think it's more than enough, but we're gonna say $200. Let's take away $200 and take and say it's 20,000 rubles. So 48,300 minus. So you're left with $283, I think. Yes. So Ksenia would save $283 every month. Okay. Um, I think that $283 a month is a lot because if you're carrying this over, you can quickly save to buy a car or save enough to get a down payment on a house, right? Because remember, let's see, 283. Let's remember that number. And we're starting to do math here, and I'm not good at math, but all right. So basically, put it this way. So if my math, can somebody who's really good at math put $283, and that's how much Ksenia was saving every year? Can you guys put that? I mean, every month, and say we want to buy a house for $30,000. Here in Siberia, you can find a house for $30,000. Okay, um, divide 30,000 by 283. What does that give us? Okay, so this will basically tell us um, how many years it would take for us to buy a house in Russia if you were saving $283 a year every month. Sorry, and I think that the it would take us about 9 years to pay off a house in Russia. 9 years, but if you have a partner, a spouse, now you're buying, yeah, about 9 years. That's what I got. That's what I got too. 9 to 10 years. So, guys, I think that's on par with the United States. Most people take maybe 15 years or 20 years or 30 years to pay a house in the United States. Guys, let's be honest. I think that Russians are at a better spending power than the West. This is what I was trying to prove to you guys that yes, they earn less, but the expenses are way less. And I really took a lot. $200 a month for food is a lot. I put way more than the normal just to prove to you that in 10 years and living comfortably, right? Because the money that you spend on food is food that you're like enjoying and you can go outside. And out in Russia, everything is free. Like camping is free. You can go anywhere, pop a tent and chill. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. This live has been I'm trying to prove a point that a lot of people don't want to accept, that it doesn't matter how much money you make because the spending power is much greater here because you have more at the end of the month. Now let's calculate. Let's calculate my old salary. Okay, my old salary, and now we're gonna do the American perspective. Let me give you the American perspective. Um, I used to pay. Let me write it down so we can do the math. Um, and it's gonna make me almost cry, I think. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I earned about it was like 1,000, maybe like 1,200. I actually don't remember. I just remember my rent being $550. My rent in the United States was $550, and I lived inside a closet. I literally lived in my sister's apartment closet. It was a walk-in closet, and it was all I could afford, and this is in Southern California, and I was living in this closet because my job was 5 minutes away from her house, and I moved in. Before I came to Russia, I was living inside of a closet. Um, then I got out of the closet and I came to Russia, but, let me do my bills here. Um, so yeah. So I used to get paid, I used to get paid 1,200 a month. No, sorry, 1,200 times 2. What the hell? I don't remember how much I got paid actually. Well, let's just do my military payment was which was 1,200. A month. This is the military pay that I used to get. I used to pay $300 like with water, electricity bills, all my bills. Let's just say it was $300, $80 for cell phone, $100 for the internet, and $550 for my rent. Okay, so I'm gonna minus all of that from $1,200 minus 300 minus 80 minus 100 minus 550. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of things that, I'm not even putting, but I didn't even have more than $150 a month to waste. At the end of the month, I didn't have more than $150, and I wasn't spending, right? I'm just paying for my car insurance, I'm paying for my bills, my electricity bill, my water bill, my rent. Though Ksenia was saving more money than me in Russia, earning her minimum wage work. So I don't know what to tell you, but Ksenia was richer than me. Okay, so if you think that you would be able to survive in Russia on midnight, if you think you're not going to be able to survive in Russia as a Westerner, who has a if you have a good paying skill, like a good job in the West and you come to live in Russia, you'll be living well off. Now let's go look at, somebody wanted to see what 20 to 30,000 gets you in Siberia. So let's get back to the map. Is everybody doing all right? I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope I'm not boring you guys, because I know it can be a little bit boring, when somebody's just talking and talking and talking. But actually, I'm doing this because I want to prove a point. I want to prove that you can. Uh, I want to. I want to prove that you can make a life outside of what you're in right now. A lot of us are in jails, guys. A lot of us are in like financial prison, and I feel that you can I think you can break free from it if you're brave enough to take a chance. So let's get back into the map here. Um, I'm scared that the VPN is gonna crash again. Okay, nice. Um, we are now going to stream the map. By the way, guys, if you're still watching, 200 people, I don't know how many likes uh, I don't know how many likes we have, but let's try to get the likes up there because, YouTube will spread the video. Now we're looking at what you can buy for $30,000. This house right here is sitting on 1,200 square meters of land. It is a wooden house. It looks really good. This one's a modern looking house, but it's sitting on. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna load. I gotta get off the VPN. Oh, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do something, guys, that I'm gonna do something that maybe I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna get off of this VPN. And if the stream dies, then it dies. But I need to try to give you more information. I need it. Let me know if you're still if you can still see me, if the live is still up. Um, I wanna make sure that, I got off the thing. I don't know if this is still working. Um, when I have the VPN on, I can't access Russian websites, and, I don't know, hopefully, we're still live. I'm going to continue to try to show you what I'm looking at here. Again, guys, I don't know if I'm still on, but this is the house that, you can get for $30,000. You can see the material that it was made from. It was made from, like, prefabricated cement walls. This is aerated cement blocks, actually. This is the whole building. Oh, no. These guys build houses. What am I saying? Okay, this is a false advertisement. Don't wanna fall for that. Let's go to a real house that I saw. This house. This is the real house. This is the real deal. $30,000 on a beautiful lot, 1,200 square meters of land. This is magnificent. If I'm still alive, this is the dream, guys. This is the kind of house you want to retire in. 48 square meters, more than enough. A lot of land. Let's see what it looks inside. Oh, I'm still on. I'm still on. Okay, first of all, let me show some love to the support. Can you speak to not flaunting wealth so that you're not be target? Okay, so that is not really a big problem in Russia. You're not going to be targeted so much for violence, but you will be targeted as a snotty Westerner, and then you'll be targeted with violence and robbery. But there's one step in between, because first you chose to be a snotty person, and the Russians take offense to that because you can't come to Russia and act like a snotty person. So you're not going to be targeted for your wealth. You're going to be targeted for your snottiness. But if you're not flaunting, there's many rich Russians. Guys, Russia has many rich people. You're not going to be the only person who's has the newest car or the beautiful house. Russians have beautiful houses. They have beautiful cars. There's rich people in Russia. You're gonna see the best cars you've ever seen in your life. But do not be a flaunting person, because when you flaunt, then you grab the attention of people who will come after you. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Thank you so much, by the way, Sam. Um, Let me know if I answered your question. Um, so Mallory is saying you won't be targeted for anything, but like I said, from experience, um, when in Russia you're flaunting things too much, at least in a town, it can be targeted. Um, you don't want to be the person who thinks he's better than everybody else. That's what I think you're talking about, like flaunting wealth. Um, yeah, don't be flaunting stuff. I'm a flaunt hard. That's really funny. Anyways, Russians have everything you have, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying basically by flaunt. Oh, I mean, anyways, I'm not gonna get into into arguments. Now let's look at this house. $30,000, guys. $30,000. It has a beautiful wooden fence. It has an outside bathroom. You can put inside bathroom, guys, but this one has an outside bathroom. It probably has inside bathroom as well, but it has one outside. I'm gonna guess that right there is the banya. Okay, isn't that cool? No, you think it's small, but the land is amazing. Okay, the house, it's 48 meters squared. It's not a mansion. This is $30,000, dude. What house can you buy in America for $30,000? A tiny home. It's so funny. You think that's small, but now in America, you're paying $30,000 for a tiny home. Look it up, dude. Look it up. It's not, it's prefabricated tiny houses are worth $30,000. Anyways, let's continue looking at this because this house is actually really nice. I don't know how many square feet, but I know how many square meters. It's 48. Has a kitchen, nice little kitchen. Okay, that's where you sleep. Nice couch. Not bad. Has everything you need. That's the sauna, baby. That's the banya. Ah, golly. Guys, this is what you want to retire in. Wow. Yes, it's a dacha, but for Westerners who want to retire or move to Russia, this is a good start. I wouldn't suggest you as a Westerner if you have 30,000 to invest in an open empty lot. No, invest in a dacha. You can live in that. That is a house that you can have forever. So that house right there has a banya and you have a house. Those wooden houses are magnificent for holding in the heat. That heater that they have in there burns wood, and it just makes the inside so cozy, and it smells delicious. Link? Oh, you guys want the link? Alright, let me I think any country targets ass H holes, sorry. Yeah, I totally forgot. I can link you guys to these properties. Here you go. There it is right there. You can copy and paste if you want. So yeah. Yes, it has running water, it has plumbing, and it has electricity. Most of the houses out here, we use electricity stove, but we do have some gas, but you're gonna want a tank of gas. But the majority of things work in electricity because it's super cheap and it's very convenient. Let's see. Two two floor house. Okay, let's continue looking, guys. Hopefully you're not you're not gonna leave if I look for another house. Okay. Can I put up the price up a little bit? Okay, I can put up the price, but what do you guys want to see? How much money do you want to see, and in what region? We already saw what $30,000 can get you. We saw that you can buy a house in Siberia for $30,000. Have I looked around St. Petersburg? I haven't, and that's a great suggestion. And we're gonna go to St. Petersburg, and let us know how much money we should put. What is the quantity? I'm gonna be streaming for about an hour more, so whatever you guys want to see, 70,000. Okay. All right, we're going to St. Petersburg for 70,000. All right, let's do this. So 70,000 should be 7 million. See guys, I know how to do math. I know how to do math. It's 7 million. Yeah. VR, just 1 second. I can check that. Just give me a second. Okay, we're going now to do. All right. So here we have 7 million, um, which is $70,000. We are going this time. Oh wow! Look at these houses, though. Wow. Now this is a monster house, 100 square meters. Sorry, I'm sorry. I know where we're going to St. Petersburg. Look at this. $70,000, 14 sot. Incredible. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Thanks for the link. I am buying it so no one else gets. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, this is so funny. Dude, there are so many other houses. You can come visit Russia as a tourist, see what region you like, and then look what kind of houses are for sale in that region. That is adorable. All right. Oh my God, his name is hilarious. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to guess that the pussy cat you're talking about is the cat. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to the map here, and we're actually gonna move to St. Petersburg. Thank you for the subscriber that mentioned St. Petersburg, because we have been neglecting St. Petersburg this entire program. We've been looking at different places, man. Oh, thank you for the donation again. To convert square meters to square feet, multiply feet by 10.7. Oh my God. You know I'm horrible at math. Sam, can you do the math whenever somebody asks? Can you write it down, brother? Um, so 70,000, 70,000. By the way, thanks a lot. 70,000. Let's see what we can get in St. Petersburg. Now, we will go to the outside of St. Petersburg. Let's just agree that let's not look in the center because we know it's going to be trash. But the first one that I just clicked, 70,000. How far is that from St. Petersburg? That's got to be like 30 to 40 kilometers away, I'm guessing. I can't tell the distance here, but golly, that looks like a good one, eh? What do you guys think? Is that nice or what? 70,000? You just put nice decoration on the top and you're done. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This was the first one that popped up. All right, has a nice fence. Now, has a nice yard. The outside can use a painting and some outside reinforcement like design on it. Oh, this is when it was under construction. Look at that. They're showing you how the fence was made. Really cool. This is really good. The- Okay, we're not getting to see too much of the inside, but it is showing you all of the work that goes into building a house. Um, yeah, I will show Sochi next. Guys, to you, it looks crazy, but like the work that's put into this is all $70,000. They did it themselves, guys. They did it themselves. All right. All right, let's look at another one. Let's look at another one. Let's see, 70,000. Oh, that one looked pretty cool. No, no. Okay, this looks like perhaps the most normal looking house here. This is gonna be a good one. I feel it. Okay. I'm not gonna say, bro. I I feel a little bit wrong saying the name. Um, but honestly, I'll get to that a little bit later. What do you guys think about this house? Is this something you would pay for, like just from the outside, 70,000? They're not showing us a lot of inside shots. I wanna see the inside. No, this one's not okay. Now we're looking at something. No, this one's not worth 70,000. I mean, for Russia, probably, but no, let's look something else. Let's look at something else. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're looking at a monster. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this behemoth of a house. Show us 2 floors. This is a two-floor house, bro. This is a two-floor house. It looks like it's not, okay, fine. Golly, you're being saying it's not St. Petersburg, it's a satellite city. I know, but bro, there's nothing that you can get for inside the city for 70,000. Okay, I guess this is close enough. You have to understand when people say they live in Los Angeles, they live in satellite cities, guys. Okay? They live in satellite cities. This is not like if I put $70,000, you can't be anywhere near Los Angeles. You have to go live in a dumpster in a suburb of Los Angeles for 70,000. So if you're looking at the other thing, I don't know. Let's look at this house, okay? Let's look at this house. This house looks really nice, really complete. Never mind, inside it's barren. Okay, let's go back to that brick house that I saw. I should have not. Hopefully, I didn't lose it because it was one of the best, and I lost it. What a shame. What a shame. I need to stop worrying about the chat sometimes because okay, this one looks fine. This one looks fine. I'm a little bit sad that I lost the other one, but this one looks fine. Okay, guys. This right here to me is worth $70,000. I'm gonna say it right. This looks like $70,000 worth. This house sitting on a lot of 700 square meters of land. It is 75 square meters big, two-floor house like somebody was requesting. Has a beautiful yard, a little bit of greenhouses. It looks like the greenhouses are giving nice vegetables. Has a drive-in driveway. This looks like a back house, to be honest. Not bad. I wouldn't buy it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is how the plot looks. The plot is 6 or 7 sot, and it sits in this position on the land. I feel like I'm failing some of you guys. I don't think St. Petersburg was the move. If you like it, it's a good thing that you like it. It does kind of look haunted. Let's go ahead. Okay, we're gonna go to Sochi because I made the mistake. Let's give ourselves $1 million in Sochi, and then we can see no $300,000 in Sochi. That's what we're gonna do. We're going back to Sochi, pussy hound. All right. Let's go back to Sochi for $300,000. Um, and I think people want to see Sochi because I made the mistake. I'll go to Altai and Novosibirsk next, but let's go to Sochi for $300,000, which was what the video was about that I made. We're gonna go to Vladivostok. We're gonna go to Novosibirsk. We're gonna do all of that. Let me just fix this here. And we're gonna put so $300,000 is what? Let me calculate. It'd be like 30 million? No, I'm freaking horrible. Three, one, two, three. Yeah, 30 million rubles. Golly, golly. 30 million rubles is $300,000. Let's input that right now. So 29 million. Is that right? To 30 million. So now that we're right here in St. Petersburg, let's just see what if there's something that sells for 300,000. 30. God damn it! What am I writing? Did I do this right? 30 million or 30? What am I writing? 300. Ugh. All right, am I doing this right? Is 30 million rubles 300,000 dollars? I'm so bad at math. I think I'm like dyslexic or something. Like I can't count the zeros. I can't count the damn zeros. It's the zeros that are killing me. One, two, three, four. I'm so bad at math. Okay, okay, okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What am I? Is this not the number that I'm putting in? Is what am I doing? I'm so confused right now. I'm like I thought that dude, Marines are horrible at math. I'm a US Marine. Yeah, six zeros is 1 million. So I'm supposed to put 30 million. Is that not 30 million? All right, whatever. I think this is right. I think this is right, and I'm just gonna leave it. And we're gonna look at a property. I think this is $300,000, 30 million rubles. I'm just gonna go with it and embarrass myself. Even with 300,000, you can't get like a house inside of St. Petersburg because they don't really have houses. They have buildings. They have like big buildings. Okay, so let's go to Sochi. A lot of you guys wanted to see Sochi. I believe it's somewhere here. Okay, here it is, right here. Let's refresh. Oh, no, no, don't start with this. 1 second. Yeah, but now I can't even access it without this damn thing. Oh, I'm so sorry for this live. It's just not wanting to work now. All right, let me see if we can learn in real time. You're doing a good job. When converting, just add 2 zeros or remove 2 zeros. Dude, this is hilarious. This website is, let me put the banner for you guys. This is what it is. That's where we're looking at right now, or we were looking at. Um, um, I have it back on. I just have to reload all the stuff. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I put what is $300,000 to rubles, and this is the money it gave me this number. This is the number that it gave me. I'm gonna put this, guys. I'm gonna put this 27,400 and $12,428. I'm from now on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Google to tell me what 300 or whatever the amount is. I'm gonna tell Google to give me the number so I don't have to think anymore. All right. All right. Here we go. Now, what I'm gonna do is show you guys the screen. Here we go. Okay, from this to this. All right, that's it. This is 300,000. Really? All right. Now we're cooking with fire. This is the most accurate amount because Google told me that this is $300,000. So whatever you're looking at right now is actually the most precise number. Now we're back. We're back in Sochi. We're on avito.ru. Yeah, here we go. Now let's look at what we can buy for $300,000. Okay. Hopefully you guys are still having fun. I'm so dumb. Sochi is right here. Why do I feel like this is wrong again? Okay, a lot of these ads might be fake because a lot of people said that there's fake ads when it comes to like Sochi. But let's look at this one. Remember that Sochi is one of the most expensive places, if not the most expensive place in Russia. A lot of people were saying, yeah, it's super expensive in Sochi. Well, yeah, I can understand why. This is horrible. This is 5 sot. This house is horrendous. Um, I don't know. I don't see the point of it. But I mean, it's in the hills, and if you build it up, it might be amazing. So we're not gonna do Sochi anymore, guys. Uh, it's not really a good thing. But when it says acres, it's actually 500 square meters, by the way. It's not acres. Okay. This is $300,000. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. 500 square meters. Let's see. Can anybody else? Does anybody else want to see something else? I think we should go back to the east. Let's look at Vladivostok. Nobody ever looks at Vladivostok, and let's put Vladivostok $50,000. $50,000. So we're going to Vladivostok, guys, and we're gonna put $50,000. This is how many rubles it is right now. So let me fix the application. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna go to Vladivostok, and while I'm doing this, you guys can choose. Um, I'm just putting in the damn amount. It should be about that much. Oh my god. What the hell? Damn it, I'm always putting too many damn zeros. I think I'm messing this up, so let me just do it easier. 1 ruble to this much. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Vladivostok. I think I have a new approach. I'm not putting the damn price. I'm just putting 1 to whatever number. And if we see a nice house that we like, we'll click on it and check how much it cost. This is 2,600,000 rubles. It's 2,600,000. This is disgusting. It's like a pod that doesn't exist. Holy moly, it exists. No, no, no. No, these people got to stop playing with me. They got to stop playing with me. This is horrible. All right, Vladivostok. I mean, honestly, this is really bad. This is really bad. This is $35,000, I think. $35,000 for this one sot. This is getting ridiculous. Like Russia does have this style of house, like in the West, like a little mini miniature house. You need more money than that. We need to put 5 million rubles. It's the only way to get a good result. So we're gonna do 4,099,000 to 5 million. Why doesn't it give me? What is this? Oh my god, I'm doing. Oh my god, now I know what I've been doing wrong the whole time. No, I don't. That's 400. What the? That's 400,000. One. One. No, I give up. I give up. I don't know numbers. I give up. Dude, I'm adding one more number, one more zero, and it doesn't register like it's freaking a million. It shouldn't. Oh, I had to zoom out. Okay, we're fine. So anywhere in the Vladivostok region or the Far East, for $40,000 to $50,000, you can get something like this, a broken ass house. Okay, this is in the Far East. This is for $49,000. A lot of you guys don't know, but this is what a typical traditional Russian house looks like. If you didn't know, a lot of people have never seen them before. This house here is for $49,000, 4,900,000 rubles. Yeah, dude, this is crazy. I'm exposing myself for like extreme horrible maths. Let's keep looking at this house. This is a typical house. A lot of people would call it a dacha, because that's exactly what they use it for. They use it for going outside the city. This is a very old dacha. As you can see, it has a very old banya. Inside, it still has the old stove. So I don't. These are the type of things I don't think are worth it. So I don't like Vladivostok for looking for houses. The interior of Siberia has much better deals. Let's go to Krasnoyarsk. Now look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the difference between uh, a house in Vladivostok and a house in this area. In the interior of Siberia, you can find houses like these that are made of wood and stuff like that. We've already been through this, but these guys are not real. So let's look at something else. This house, 5 saw, too small, but still the house is absolute garbage as well. I think no, it's not that bad. I feel okay. This is $42,000, so I guess it's not too bad. Again, if you paid for this house and you bought this house, you would be able to retire. There's this one's for $41,000, 2-story house. Had a pretty nice roof. Can I show you guys my dream house? I'm gonna show you guys my dream house. This is the dream house that I had uh in my own town, and it was 8 million or $80,000. For some reason, when I talk about the things that I want, I remember the amount of money that it is. Like because I know my house, the house that I wanted was $80,000 because it was $80,000 because it was 8 million rubles. Check it out. Let's go into my town, Sludanka. I'm gonna show you my dream house. Damn, it's not there. It's sold. Maybe they put the price up. Let's put the price up. Maybe they know I want it. Oh, here it is, 9. Oh my god, they went up $10,000? You kidding me? That's insane. This is my dream house, guys. I'm letting you guys know something personal about myself. This is the dream house that I want. This is in my hometown. This is for $90,000. This house is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at it. 2-story bedroom. I mean, 2 full stories and a third like attic, but it also has a cellar. Okay, this house is magnificent. This is in a small town next to the largest lake in the world. This is what it looks like outside. I was just there yesterday, stalking from the outside. Has a a banya inside. It's so old school, like Russian house, because it has all the old school stuff. I love this house. Look at that. Oh man. It's part of the house is made of wood. It's old, but then they made it the new addition. Has a beautiful garden area. Anyways, that was my dream house. Yeah, when I say banya, I mean sauna. Dan, search for the number of bedrooms and number of baths, and then let the prices show up for what they are. What do you mean? You want me to put number? I don't quite understand that. I want to have at least 2 kids. Yes, the interior does need a makeover. Okay. Let me see what else I can talk about here. Because I've done so bad and I'm so embarrassed. I want to say, if you're new to this channel, I want to say that I'm bad at math, but I produce videos that I think are helpful for myself. Like when I'm doing something, I like to videotape so my mom can see me. And I started YouTube so my mom knows that I'm alive in Russia. But I also do informative videos like these. I try my best to share the knowledge that I have. So I appreciate you guys. If you're a new subscriber, just know that I do all sorts of content. I don't just sit in here and talk. A lot of my content used to be outside, but because I became an owner of my own of my own plot, I guess. Xenia and I bought our own land and we're building a house. So it's that's what takes most of my time. Okay, so let's see one last thing before we get off. Yeah, actually they can, man. So foreigners can own land. Um, I don't think that's a problem. Yes, we will be making those type of videos. Actually, tomorrow we're gonna be making a video camping outside. And that's how it is. As a foreigner, do you own the terrain when buying a house in Russia? So in Russia, there's two types of things. You can buy the house and rent the land because back in the Soviet Union, when they were giving out land, it wasn't for you. It was part of the state, and a lot of those Soviet plots are still owned by the governments. So sometimes you're not buying the house with the land. Sometimes you are, sometimes renting the land from the government, Soviet style, but it's for like 99 years, right? So it's for the lifetime. And yeah, you can eventually privatize what you're renting and then it becomes yours. Our land is under Ksenia's name, and the reason why it's under Ksenia's name is because I don't have enough time to worry about the paperwork, and it's way more stress because she speaks Russian, and it's much easier for her to do the paperwork. Yeah, this is what it is, and it's for like many, many years. You'll be dead by the time that land doesn't belong to you, usually. Put in your thumbnail India name or stuff to get more subscribers. Actually, like the channel's growing a lot, and I hope that you guys are helping by sharing some of the videos that I've made. Don't share this video. Don't share the video where I messed up also the calculations, but share the other videos that I made. Just don't show the videos that I've made where I'm bad with numbers. Okay? So Right before we get off, I want to talk about the decree that came out. A lot of you guys that watching are actually interested in this decree because perhaps you'll come and move to Russia. But I want to remind you, if you're watching this and you're thinking about coming to Russia, you should already have a Russian visa. If you're watching this and you don't have a Russian visa, you should already apply for it because the West is wanting to close down Russian visas everywhere. So, like embassies, and you're not going to be able to get a Russian visa without being able to talk to the embassy people. Um, I don't know. You need to get on that yesterday. Um, oh, by the way, also, if as a test, if you're watching this, I got married, guys. I got married. You guys should go check out my wedding live. It's on the live feed, live videos. I think I want more people to see it because I'm going to be making a wedding video with Ksenia. So we're going to be making a small video about our wedding, but you should understand what happened at the Russian wedding. I got married. There's a live video of how I did it, and yeah, I think it was such a special moment. The That must be the only video on YouTube of somebody live streaming their wedding inside of Russia, and you can see it. I think it's a freaking awesome video. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Osiniki. I can't even spell that. Golly. Bro, I need the name that you're looking for in Russian. I can't. It's so hard to write in in Latin letters. It's really hard. I need it in I need to know what it is in Cyrillic. Okay, I'll do a four-bedroom house. That's a little bit easier for me to do because well, I can actually. We're gonna do a four-bedroom house. Okay, we're gonna do four-bedroom house, and we're gonna give ourselves a 60,000 limit. Let's just be fair. We need $60,000, so we're gonna go ahead and put 6 million rubles. That should be what it is. Hopefully, my math is on now. So 60,000 should be 6 million rubles. Um, I'm gonna make a video on the Russian visa. Okay, so let's go ahead and stream the the video here. Oops, not that's the wrong one. We're looking at four bedrooms for 50,000 to $60,000. Okay. Okay, here you go. This is a good one. Let me just put it on the screen for you. All right, for the person who wanted four-bedroom house, this one seems to be four bedrooms. This is $60,000. It has 1,500 square meters of land. It seems to be an older house, maybe built in the 80s or 90s. Nice little side greenhouse there. Yeah. So this is what the house looks like inside. The rooms are probably not so big, but this is what the house looks like in the front, and that's what it looks like in the back. I hope that answered your question. We could actually look further. Let's look further and let's look for another one. I'll pop one up on the screen in 1 second while I'm looking. I want to do one a little bit in the Urals, near the Urals. All right. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys another house that's around the same price. This is $58,000. It's a pretty big house, 2 floors, not full floors, but it's there. The house is 127 square meters, so it has an outside garage. Inside, it's not complete though. Oh well, this part is not bad. Oh, the bedroom looks fine. This house looks fine. That looks fine, eh? Another bedroom, another bedroom, another bedroom. There you go. This looks like the garage. Yeah, they have like an outside garage, which is really cool. So this is $58,000, 4 bedroom house. To me, this is worth it because you're looking at 40 sot. Holy moly, what? This is a lot of land, guys. 40 sot is a lot of land. This is probably the best house for the price that we've seen the entire show. I've been rambling, my like doing horrible math, but this is the first one that has a lot of land, has an outside bunch of outside buildings. Here you can actually start a ranch. Here you can really build. Oh my god. That was the best one that we saw all day. Um yeah. By the way, we were doing houses in this program, but you could also get apartments, and that's a whole nother deal. Apartments, you could actually live inside the city centers. I don't want to do that right now because I'm horrible at math. But guys, on our next episode, would you be willing to watch us looking at apartments? Now, those would be much easier for me to do because there should be many, many, many apartments in the Moscow and St. Petersburg, in Vladivostok. And usually you're looking at like a fixed price, right? You're going to be paying a normal amount and we can go to every city. Same website, same everything. Guys, I'm on the same website. This is the same website I've been on all night. Avito.ru. And make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, how long have we been going for? 2 hours almost. Man, I don't know. I feel like I tried to make up for making the mistake on one of my videos that I just posted. I wanted to show you guys that I could do the numbers and I messed it up on live. And I think I'm happy that I messed up on live because now the people that said, "Hey, why are you doing fake advertisement for Russia? The numbers are not adding up." I'm like, dude, it was not on purpose. And you can see I did it again, not on purpose. So everything played out perfectly. Um, I hope you learned something. I'll probably plan to show you guys um, more numbers, so you understand. Uh, Please share my videos, guys, and join my Telegram. It's on the About section. If nobody has any more questions, I'm going to sign out. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me for 2 hours of me just running around the map. See you guys on the next one. You guys are the best. This is the best channel. This is the best channel. I said I would delete it, But then I said I would come on here and kind of express my feelings. I'm just gonna leave it on there, man, because in that video, actually, the prices are still there. I'm just saying the wrong prices, but they're on the screen. And another thing, I do talk about the decree, things that I wanted to mention. It wasn't only showing prices, it was actually important information about the decree. I went into detail about exactly how it was going to work. And I think I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. I am building my house and I make many videos about it. I've made many videos about this. I can do another video in the future. I'll see you guys. Goodbye. I'm so glad you guys stuck with me.